Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jackson Gold here. Today I'm going to show you how I make my drums sound more realistic and give them more groove, more bounce, and to overall give a more natural feel to my beat. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to turn your drums from this to this. All right, let's do it. Oh, and make sure to drop a subscribe and like this video. It really helps the channel out. I'm going to be posting these videos a lot more frequently. I really want to help you guys elevate your beats to the next level, show some of the tips that I've learned over the years, and hopefully help out in any way that I can. And yeah, let's do it. So taking a look at these drums, they don't sound bad, but what I do notice is that one, all the velocities, all the volumes are the same. And one thing that you got to realize is that whenever a drummer plays the drums, they don't play the sound at all the same velocities. And there's always variation in the different drum sounds that they make. So you want to emulate that in your beats as much as you can. So another thing that I notice is that when you look at the grid and when you zoom in, each of the drum hits are perfectly quantized to the grid. And again, a drummer doesn't really play like that. So, how could we, turn this up? How could we make this better? Alright, so one thing that I like to do when I create my drums is to turn the quantize button off. So if you go up here, there's a nice function here. It's pretty useful, but I don't use it too often anymore. Quantization. If you go into edit, record quantization, you can choose whatever grid you like to quantize your pattern at. And usually you would quantize that 16th note. It's definitely good to use quantize depending on what you want to do, but I like to use it more sparingly. Like I don't like to use it too often because again, it kills the live feel of whatever you're recording. So if you take a look again at these drums, they're again perfectly quantized to the grid. And so it doesn't give it that real live feel. Whereas if you take a look at the built drums that we did, you'll notice that the drum patterns, the drum hits are all offset. They're all off grid, which gives the pattern its human feel. So let's build that out in our new pattern. Hit the record button and let's do it. And before we start, make sure we put quantize and set it to off. No quantization. And I like to use the metronome just to, help keep myself on time. So let's do it. And now that I've recorded the hi-hats, I like to turn the metronome off and use the hi-hats as my metronome. Alright, so let's do the snare. Oh, I messed up a little bit. Let me redo that. And if it's not on if you didn't record it how you want to record it, what you can do is just manually manipulate it, you know? Just move things around. Just kind of massage it a bit and get it to how you want it to sound. Alright, so let's do our drums now. Let's redo that. Redo that. Sounding real good now. Alright, so the groove sounds real good now. However, you still look at the velocities, they're still all the same. And we could definitely take this to another level. So, one thing that I like to do with my hi-hats is to offset the velocities to make it more drummer-like. And one way I do that is by going to instruments, not instruments, MIDI plugins, velocity, and I throw the velocity effect on my hi-hats. And then what you could do from here is your out high is your highest range velocity and your out low is your lowest range velocity. So what you could do is set your range for what you want your velocity to be. And so I know I wanted about around 85 as the lowest, and keep the highest the same or where it is. And then what you do now is you turn up this random knob here. And you could kind of hear it, but it's making the hi-hats, every other hi-hat is quieter. It sounded really realistic now, it sounded really groovy. Another thing I could do is throw the same plugin on the snare. I'm gonna turn the range up a little bit higher though. Just give it some natural feel. And so I turned the random to about 10. 10 sounds good to me. And it's already sounding pretty good. And we could, make a melody out of this if we wanted to. And it would sound pretty good. Let's add our open hi-hat. Let's record that in. Hey, 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 hey. So that's how I add some more groove to my drums, make them sound more realistic. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you like this video. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Again, I'm going to be dropping these videos a lot more often, so get ready for that. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll make a video about it. Make sure to hit the notification bell to keep up to date on all my videos. Again, this is how I add some more groove to my drums. This is jxsn. I'm out.